Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Crouch Jump Podcast. I'm Jay.
I'm Rob.
And I'm Frankie.
So, what are you guys up to?
Well, I've been playing Madden 16 and Gears of War Ultimate Edition because
I love Gears.
I know it's it's
great.
awesome. It's nice having it's awesome having one game that you just have like those strong urges to just play all the time.
Yeah.
When you have two, it's just awesome.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance of playing Gears of War yet. Does it hold up to like the previous games?
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
That's good. I'll have to pick it up.
You can try it out.
And it looks beautiful
true.
too. It looks so beautiful, dude.
It looks
With
way
that-
better than
Yeah.
the original.
Yeah, with the
Oh,
Xbox
yeah.
One engine and everything. Ooh, it's fire. All right,
That
so
sounds good.
let's go on to
Oh,
some.
what's Frankie playing?
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. What are you playing,
I've
Frankie?
been playing nothing really new. I've been playing Binding of Isaac Rebirth. I picked it up during the summer sale, and I'm just gotten around to play it. And I'm playing a lot of Destiny in preparation for the DLC to drop in 2 weeks.
Oh
2
yeah.
weeks. Dang.
Is it really coming out that soon?
Yeah, September 17th, I believe.
Damn.
Do you have it pre-ordered yet?
Yeah, I pre-ordered it. It's the 15th, and I pre-ordered it like 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
Well, what about you, Jaden?
I'm also playing Gears. Just a lot of Gears and a lot of Madden. Basically, that's all I've been up to.
Yeah, I'm on that same boat.
Yeah, it's so fun. But back to Binding of Isaac, though. Are you liking that game a lot, or?
I am. I played a lot of the first one on PC. Like, I played a lot of it because I picked that up also during a summer sale.
Uh-huh.
And this new one adds like, I think it adds like 2 more stages after Mom, and then like a whole myriad of new like characters that you can play as
That's
on top
cool.
of a bunch of items. So I've been playing a lot of that.
That
So
game
does
is so hard. It's so
does it-
fucking hard.
Does it feel more like a sequel or an expansion?
It feels more like an expansion, honestly. Like because like the first couple, like the story's the exact same, like the opening's the exact same. It's very much like levels after you beat the main, like after you beat the game the first time. That would be it. Like you can go through and play again to try and get like the perfect build. But now this time around, it just straight up just feels like a sequel,
I got you.
or not sequel, but
Did your progress
expansion.
carry over, or did you have to start from the beginning?
Well, I start from the beginning.
Ah,
Then again, I've done upgrades to the computer and lost a bunch of saves, so I don't know if you can actually save progress or not. It might be possible. I don't know.
oh, I gotcha.
Alright. So, some news about Crouch Jump. Some actually terrible news. Yeah, so we're actually going to be going on a hiatus for a little bit on making videos because my computer has decided to just die on me.
How are you recording?
I mean, it's working to a certain extent, but for some reason, whenever I'm doing anything, really, and like it's even happening now, my computer will just like, the screen will just go black, and then it'll just come back on, as if like, it's so hard to explain, dude, because my monitor doesn't go into sleep mode, my computer doesn't go into sleep mode, it just goes black. And it says the monitor's still like fully functional. It says that the computer's still fully functional. And I think it's my graphics card fucking up or something. But I've
That's
literally
what it
tried.
sounds like.
Yeah, I've literally tried everything online. Like,
I know the culprit.
Everything. And it's
You need more
just
RAM.
been-
It's Windows 10. Because
No,
I'll tell you what,
I have 12
Windows
gigs of
Windows
RAM.
10 has been terrorizing the fuck out of my computer. Like, it just, my USB stuff doesn't work. My camera will be off for 1 minute. I can't get my headset working the next minute. Like, I have Firefox was completely freezing, but it was still running, as in I can like put it up and down, like minimize it, maximize it, or delete it perfectly fine. But I couldn't touch anything on there. And Task Manager would say it's working. And then like just the other day, my MP3 files weren't recognized on anything I put them on. If I put them on the Groove Player or Windows Media Player, it'd be like, we don't recognize this file type, and it's an MP3, and I had to restart my computer to get it to work. And it's like, so.
Yeah. I don't think it's Windows 10 though, because this has happened before I upgraded to Windows 10, but it didn't happen as often. It's definitely happening like every like 6 seconds now, or just super fast, and it didn't do it as much. But I thought the clean restart with Windows 10 would fix it or help it or something, but nah, it made it worse. And
Have you checked to see if it's a bad RAM, like a bad stick of RAM?
I actually haven't tried that yet, so I might try that. But
Because I was having some similar issues with my PC, and it turned out to literally just be like a bad stick of RAM. Unfortunately, I didn't figure that out until after I had did a clean install of Windows 7.
well, if it's a
Wiping
bad
everything.
stick of RAM, wouldn't I notice that there's less RAM in my machine? Wouldn't it tell me that it's like not there?
No, like a bad stick of RAM can fuck with other things. I don't know why or how, but it can.
I'll try it out. I'll get rid of one of them and see how that works.
I just want to clarify that while we're taking a hiatus on our Let's Plays, we're still doing the podcast, and the podcast is still going to be released every Wednesday.
Yes. Every Wednesday is still
That's
going
good.
on. Because I don't need to see my computer screen to talk into a mic.
Oh,
So,
and our Twitter's up. We don't have very much on it, but our Twitter is active.
oh
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. So
And we
the
should probably
Twitter-
post the hiatus up on there, which is probably what I'll do after the podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
And then we'll start. Yeah, no, I mean that's the news currently with Crouch Jump.
Yeah, and then
That's
once we
good.
get this all back up, we should be good. So, Rob,
What's up?
what's going on in the world today?
Okay, I will start off with some cool news. I think it's cool. You guys might not. Nintendo announced a bunch of games. Like they just, I guess, they announced a bunch of games just randomly that are coming out this year, this holiday season. It's like so. No Nintendo drought this year. We got
Nice.
Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water, coming out for the Wii U on October 22nd.
That looks pretty good. I like Fatal Frame.
I don't do
Yeah, same.
I don't do scary games, man. I don't do that.
Oh, I love them.
Well, I do it for some. Like I really liked I can't remember.
Dead
But-
Realm?
PT?
No. Neither. PT was okay, but I didn't play that. Okay.
Oh.
So the second game we got Star Fox Zero coming out November 20th.
I'm not about it.
Yeah, I'm not a big Star Fox fan.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth
It just didn't look that good from like what they showed. It just really didn't. Like you become like this chicken thing and you start walking around. Did you guys see that gameplay trailer?
Absolutely not.
No.
The graphics are definitely not where they should be on a Wii U. And on top of that, it just looks like a basic shooter. And then when you're like able to land your vehicles down and like your wings become like these feet and you look like a freaking chicken just like wobbling around shooting at things. It's really
I want to see this trailer now.
disappointing.
Yeah, it actually sounds pretty funny. If only to laugh and point.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not necessarily hating on Star Fox myself. I don't have anything against Star Fox, but I just like after I got Star Fox 64 on the 3DS, I realized that this is not a type of game that I can play anymore.
Yeah. Plus, there's just better space shooters out there. But I mean, if you're really dedicated to the Star Fox franchise, then I guess more power to you.
Next, we have Devil's Third, which is finally coming out on December 11th.
Nice. I haven't heard much about that game, but
Do you know who it was made by, right?
no. Who?
It's made by the dude who made Ninja Gaiden, I think.
Oh, okay. So
Ninja Gaiden 1 2 because
yeah.
remember he left I can't remember his name. What's his name?
I can't remember it either.
But yeah, he left that studio that made Ninja Gaiden, which I think the studio is actually named after him. But and then he went on to create the Devil's Third, which has been in development for forever, kind of in development
Nice.
hell. So, but that's all these are Wii U exclusives. Then the fourth game, which is actually one that I kind of want, is Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, which has a 2015 holiday release.
I liked the last Mario Tennis game. It was actually pretty fun, surprisingly.
Yeah, I love Mario Tennis.
Yeah, I was
I don't know.
obsessed when I was a kid.
I don't know why, but I really can just get down with the Mario sports games. I have no clue why.
Because
Yeah, they're real fun.
they're just I mean they're like they always add like some kind of twist like fireballs and than the cartoony graphics and stuff like that.
It's just good old arcade sports games.
Yeah, exactly. You know, not as realistic or, you know, quote unquote bland as real sports games.
Yeah.
And then the other two we got is Chibi Robo Zip Lash for Nintendo 3DS on October 9th, and
That looks cool.
Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon for 3DS on November 20th.
Huh? Is that like a remake? Do you know?
Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon?
Yeah, is that like a remake of the original Mystery Dungeons that came out on like 3DS? I think. Or do you know? Because those games were actually pretty fun. You like played as the Pokemon and like you dungeon crawled basically.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
they've been releasing those for a while, like sequels and stuff. So I don't know
Yeah.
if this is a sequel or not. So,
Yeah, well that's cool. At least I got some release dates out.
but I know that the is it a roguelike?
The older ones, I don't think they were.
This one says the Wikipedia says that it's a roguelike,
Huh. Maybe.
which
I
is
wonder if I'm thinking of a different game.
I don't think don't
Maybe
think
I
you
am.
are, because I
I'm
think you
pretty
guys
sure
are thinking
it's
of the right
Mystery
ones.
Dungeon. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, Frankie, but I know Jaden is thinking of the right one. I'm pretty sure. But I mean, I was kind of shocked with all the announcements like all at once. You know, there's no big
Yeah.
event going on, and they just like
They just straight up came out and said it.
yeah, and it's kind of weird the timing for the announcements because it's almost September.
Yeah.
You know, we got like almost like around 4 more months, and they just announced 4 games coming out in the next 4 months.
Do you
It's
think
kinda
they'll be like? Do you
crazy.
think any of those games will sell well with all these games coming out at the end of this year, like Fallout
That
and?
is the question. I think
Halo
Mario
and-
Tennis will sell well. I don't think Devil's Third will. Star Fox is. I think it'll struggle, but it might sell. Over 1 million. Fatal Frame, I have no clue. That might not sell well at all.
Yeah, I don't think any of those like obscure Nintendo games will really do well.
But who knows?
Yeah,
People are starved for exclusives.
true. So what else is going on?
We have the controversy surrounding Trine 3 or Trine 3, where
Something like half made.
yeah, essentially, like it just
What?
kind of ends, and people were kind of upset because they were in early access, so people were like, oh, okay, there's going to be more, and then it just came out of early access, and they're like, it's done, and people were like, wait, what? And from what I can tell, it's a good game. It just kind of ends after like around 6 hours in or something like that, and the developers have come out and said, oh, we ran out of money.
What the fuck?
So like,
That's kind of dumb.
That's some Yogscast stuff. Have you guys heard about that?
yeah,
Yeah, that's like I guess it's not as bad because what they did was just
Yeah,
straight
what
up
was
shady.
that? What did Yogscast do?
All right, Yogscast was like a Minecraft podcast, and
Yeah.
they had like did a Kickstarter for like their own game. And then long story short, they basically blew all that money. Like hired like some dude that wasn't really confirmed to like do a whole lot of shit. Basically, didn't negotiate well. Ended up blowing all the money, and then just kind of like quit their podcast and like disappeared.
did
What
they
the
quit their
fuck?
podcast for real?
Yeah, because I was subscribed to them. I didn't like kickstart their stuff, but I was subscribed to them for a while just because I was kind of interested in like some of the stuff they talked about. They would announce when like patch notes were coming out, and speculate on potential things that could be added to the game in the future. And I wasn't aware that they had like as big of a community as they did, but yeah, as far as I could tell, they just stopped uploading podcasts unless they switched to a different one without me noticing.
That's real strange.
I mean, I knew about it. I didn't know it went that far where they quit just their podcast period. That's interesting.
Which, I mean, it's understandable. I doubt I doubt most of their fans would just be sending him hate mail like, yo, I backed this game, where's my money? I want my money back, or I want my game.
True, but yeah, that's always tricky. That this whole situation where you're paying for half-finished games, some stuff was kickstarted or all that kind of stuff, and they just don't produce. We actually talked about that a lot last week.
The thing I find funny about this is that at like their statement, at the end of their statement, they go, "The future of the series is now in question, as the feedback, user reviews, and poor media attention has caught us by surprise." And it's like,
Really?
I
Caught
almost,
you by surprise?
to be honest, it kind of almost feels like an aggressive statement. Like, Like, oh, apparently you guys don't want a sequel then. Like,
Yeah, it's kind of like,
Well, you gave them
It's
a
almost-
half-finished game. What do they expect?
yeah, that was, I don't know, it's one of those PR things where it's like the person probably should not have said that.
True.
but on to other news. You guys know about the Shovel Knight Plague of Shadows, right? Like the
not-
free expansion coming out.
Yes, isn't that supposed to be like, is this going to be the thing where we're supposed to be able to play as Shield Knight? So I know that was supposed to be a thing.
No, well, this one I don't think has Shield Knight. I think it's just Plague Knight.
Oh, okay, this is, alright.
Yeah,
That
this-
should be awesome.
They just released
Yeah.
a trailer. I thought they had released the release date, but they haven't.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I have it bookmarked.
Yeah, I haven't finished Shovel Knight yet, but I definitely plan to.
Shovel Knight's fun, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
it's
is.
great.
It's a lot of
It's like
fun.
it's like the first 2D side scroller that I've like really really enjoyed in a long time.
Same.
Well, we got okay. Ooh. Okay, so you guys know Star Citizen, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
And you know that they get a boatload of money, and everything costs like hundreds of dollars for a ship, and
Yeah.
to get in the game and all this BS. Well, this guy Derek Smart, I guess he's like a developer for his own MMO or something like that. He's come out and has threatened the creators of Star Citizen. He's like, he thinks that the money isn't going where it's supposed to be, and that they're sitting here like, not putting the money towards the game, and that they're just exploiting the user base. And so he's basically put out a statement to them saying that he's going to take legal action unless they release like their
Like
their
a beta or
logs
something?
for their where their money's going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They go if this isn't like, because with all these people who kickstarted it, he feels like, I guess, that they're being exploited, and that they're doing shady business practices, and basically he's going to take them to court to say that they're using the money wrong, essentially.
Yeah. That's kind of honestly like it's a completely founded accusation, seeing as how very small pieces of the game have been released thus far, and it's like been in development for years now, right?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
So yeah, I would probably, if I had the means, would probably be very suspicious, especially if I'm someone who already knows how much it takes to build a huge game like that.
Yeah, no doubt.
What he's trying to get is complete forensic accounting of the money that has been spent on the game, as well as a solid release date for the game and a refund option for anyone who wants one.
That's pretty legit. Those are, I mean, obviously if he wins and gets the accounting logs, he'll be able to see if the money's being placed properly. He's also, and if it hasn't been, he's also suing to secure a way for fans to get their money back. Those people who have put hundreds, if not thousands of dollars into the game, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, personally, I've been thinking it's kind of fishy this whole time with Star Citizen and like how much money is being put into this game. I understand that the stuff's all detailed and it's a beautiful looking game, but it's just kind of gotten to the point of, when is this going to be like a full game? Like, this is the development is going really slow for this, and it just kind of seems like everything's so overpriced. It feels shady.
Yeah, it does. Though, how stupid are those people who actually started the game gonna feel if it is like a super shady practice?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the risk you take. I've put some money in stuff that I haven't yet to receive what I
Anything
paid for.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean I'm not gonna. But that's a different discussion. So,
Yeah.
okay, so Metal Gear Solid 5 is coming out in a week.
Yep.
And
I know
it's-
you're real excited for that.
Yes.
It's been getting nothing but great reviews, right?
Exactly. It's got a 95. The only one that's on here is the PS4 version. It's got a 95 on Metacritic right now.
That's pretty good.
Like, it's
actually
looking
really good.
I know. I'm super excited for this, and the review scores coming in have just nothing but like got me super hyped.
I know a buddy of mine's super hyped for some of the stuff that they've released about the multiplayer. He's like super hyped to get in there and mix it up with other people online.
I
Yeah,
haven't even
looks
thought
cool.
about the multiplayer, to be honest. That just sounds, that's like icing on the cake for me.
Oh yeah, like, you're supposed to be able to have like your own home base. You're supposed to be able to like. It's supposed to be like this. Almost. It's supposed to be like a semi like open world type setup with like other players, which sounds really cool.
Yeah, I heard about that. That actually makes me want to get it more because I'm not the biggest Metal Gear guy, but that multiplayer sounds awesome. Like, I'm
Like-
totally down for that.
The first thing I thought of, because it's not like a entirely open world, but it's like there's like other player stuff. The first thing I thought about was like GTA or something with like the way it's like a kind of a super huge map, but like there's a limited amount
Yeah.
of players, but still quite a bit. So yeah, I can't wait for that to come out.
Definitely gonna be cool.
I already have it pre-ordered.
Ooh.
I do not. I probably should get on that.
You gonna get it?
Probably.
Ooh. Well, I know this is something that you're going to be excited about. It's funny. There's going to be some clashing opinions here in a second because I know
boy.
Jaden does not like this game, and I know Frankie really likes it. So.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
great! This is gonna be fun. So I have an idea of what it is.
No,
no,
you
Go ahead.
no, it's not Destiny.
All right.
It's Dying Light.
Oh, Dying Light's fun.
Oh my god, dude! Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started on this game.
Oh, come on! What is it? What's so bad about Dying Light?
No, actually, it's not that bad. Like I've
not
had
bad at
conversations with Rob about this, but how should I explain this? I'm not the biggest. Like, it just seems clunky to me for some reason. It didn't seem that
Really?
clunky to you guys. Like,
No, like it's super smooth.
It felt great to me.
yeah. See, for me, like, I don't know, finding doors and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like running around this building like 15 times trying to find a way in. You know what I mean? And it was just getting on my nerves. At the
I feel
very
like this
beginning.
is more a user error.
Yeah, I mean, probably. But at the very beginning, maybe I just fucking suck. But no, at the very beginning of the game, like, when I first started it, I was just getting my ass handed to me, like, left and right. Like, I was doing missions where it was like, oh, go, go past, like, this entire horde of zombies at nighttime to turn, like, this little light thing on, right? Or, like, this power station. And I was like, there's no fucking way I could do that at nighttime, as low level as I am. But it was like a story mission, and I couldn't do anything past it, you know what I mean? And I just wasn't feeling running around and getting all the side quests to just do the story missions so I could level up, and the leveling was taking like a million years, and it just frustrated me. But I actually ended up playing it a shit ton anyway, because I do really like the story in it, which, helps.
Just yeah. As much as I like the game, I actually have not finished the story. I have like the last story mission to do where you go and fight Rise.
Oh yeah. But yeah, so like even the side quests like interest me. Like, you're finding like this one gas man guy, and that was cool, and just like the little side quests I really really like. But it's just like the fundamental game I was just not 100% into. Like running around, and maybe it was third person. I don't know. Open world first person shooter games sometimes confuse the shit out of me, but I mean, that's just whatever.
All right, so what's this news you have?
Oh yeah, so what's this news? What's
So
going on here?
I don't know if any of you guys were aware, but they're coming out with an expansion for Dying Light.
Oh boy.
Oh, really? And what's in this expansion?
The expansion's called The Following, and apparently it's adding this whole nother section to the game that is bigger than both the current sections combined.
That's pretty big for no
Damn.
reason. Well, I guess there's probably gonna be
It's
a
set
reason.
in the countryside.
That just seems tedious. Also, if it's in the countryside, it kind of feels like it's gonna get rid of the whole free running aspect.
Well, they said that this one's going to be a little bit more focused on guns, and they've
Ooh.
added vehicles now.
I was about to say,
Huh.
because there's no fast travel, so like, are you gonna like run through like a farm or some shit and like?
They're adding. So now there's vehicles like dune buggies that you can put like spikes
Okay,
on
that's
and,
cool.
and lights and stuff like that. And they added like submachine gun and stuff like that. And they said there's gonna be a little bit more emphasis on guns this time around. And now they've added like a karma system to where like you gotta either the locals are gonna hate you or love you, and you gotta like kind of get on their good side so that you can get perks and things. But apparently the story is that there's some like cultists out here or something like that who kind of like I guess run this countryside, who like roam around it, who apparently have some mysterious cure or something that you gotta like okay, I gotta go see what the hell this is.
Huh.
All right, see, I call BS because there's a side mission in the game for this chick who had a quote-unquote mysterious cure, and it was a bunch of bullcrap.
Oh, I'm sure it's not real, or I'm sure they have something to make it interesting, something going on. You know what
But
I
she
mean?
did have some pretty cool potions you can drink and like get super fast, or have your vision be upside down if you're into that kind of thing.
But it looks cool. It looks interesting. Little country towns that you can find, and there's a whole video of them walking through like all this, the new expansion and stuff like that.
All I want to know is that if I can free run across the top of some cows, that'd be pretty cool.
Cow tipping.
Or
But-
like cut a cow in half with a katana that shoots fire
That'd be cool.
and electricity.
I'm sure that you probably that might not be far from reality. I'm sure that's believable that it could be in there. But and then the last piece of news I have is a very interesting collaboration between Uber and Madden happened just yesterday. Was you guys know
Okay.
Uber, right? You know, you call them up,
Yep.
they come pick you up.
Like
Well-
the better taxi service, right?
Yes.
Yep, basically.
And Uber partnered up with Madden in that they were, if you put in, if you were in one of the 32 cities, I think it was 32, it might have been less, but they were all cities that have football teams. And if you lived in one of those cities, or at least around it, you could put in the certain code specific to your city, and then between 2 and 5 p.m. your local time, you can switch it over and call a Madden Uber, and the person will come and essentially drop Madden off for you for free a day before it came out.
That's
Really?
pretty cool.
So you get like Madden for free?
Yes, a physical copy
Okay.
on the Xbox One.
That doesn't seem
Huh.
very cost effective.
I think you're supposed to ride with them, but I'm pretty sure that some people just got them to drop it off. You
Wow.
pay,
That's pretty cool, I
You just
guess.
pay the $4 base fee probably, and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Did you either of you guys do that?
I tried to.
No, I don't live in any football areas.
I tried to,
Douglas?
but the app messed up, and then like the option to select it disappeared on me, and I tried contacting their Twitter, and they just said, "Oh, that's in high demand. You know, like try again." And it's like, no, you don't understand. I can't try again because it's not there.
That sucks. I'm not really big into Madden, so I was like, you told me about that yesterday, and I was like, it sounds cool. That's actually really cool, but I'm probably not going to do that, which I didn't.
Yeah, I live in the middle of nowhere, so there's no way that
I would
they'd come to
have
me.
I would have got you to do it, Frankie, since mine didn't work. But you were out studying, so I was like, well, shit.
Oh yeah, that would have worked.
What's that?
So yeah, that would have worked. I didn't think about that.
But I mean, that's all the news I have. So
All right. So I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
what's up?
What do you think of remastered games?
I think they're a cop out to pad out the space between already their new titles, and they're meant to feed off people's need or want for nostalgic things, I guess, and so they don't really question it.
Oh, well, damn. All right.
I
That was
think
a fast response.
I think that there's bad cases of it and good cases of it, and I think it's mostly good, but like for instance well obviously Gears of War Ultimate Edition just came out and it's awesome because now I get to they updated
Yeah.
they updated it so now it has matchmaking. The graphics are much better. The internet the coding the net code is much better as well, so you're not lagging everywhere, and it's like
Thank God.
and on top of the fact that, like, sure, you could say, oh, just go play the old one. But the thing about it is the old one doesn't really have a community anymore. You know what I mean? And even
Yeah.
and I mean, if it
Still
still
probably lags,
does, it's
too.
probably very small. And now, yeah, and all the lagging and stuff. And now they brought it back, fixed a lot of the issues that it had, and now I can play it, conveniently on my Xbox One with a whole brand new set of like community. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Yeah.
and
Does,
what's that?
I was gonna ask, does it still have that thing that the older Gears of War used to have, where it's like if you're in a party with people, not like a party, but like a group chat thing, like where you're like in game and like someone dies, does it cut your mic still?
No.
Oh, that sucks. That's kind of, I like that. I like that feature.
Oh wait, while we're in the game.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't know. We've been in party chat every time we played.
Yeah, we've been in
I don't know.
party chat so far.
That was something that kind of drew me to the earlier Gears of Wars, just because
It probably has that.
it was pretty cool. Like you're fighting with your team and you're communicating, and then all of a sudden like
They just dropped communication.
it's like someone you're like communicating. You're like, hey Terrence, where you at? Terrence? Shit, got Terrence. Terrence is down. Terrence is down.
Well, see,
what
what
would
Gears
be
of War
funny-
to us is kind of about trash talking, and
That's
right
true.
now we're just getting back used to playing because we're not as good as we used to be, and we're not ready to start trash talking.
Yeah. What was the best about that when the mics would cut off though was when you just hear like your teammate just go, "Oh shit," and they just cut off.
Yeah,
You know.
that
Oh,
was
it
the
was
best
great.
thing.
But
Yeah.
and then like you got basically kind of stuff that is more multiplayer focused. I think is awesome when it gets remastered. Like like when Halo got remastered, when The Last of Us got remastered, which isn't necessarily multiplayer focused, but it had great multiplayer.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And so I mean those games I think are very much worth picking up, and even stuff like Rare Replay, which is I guess. I mean, I don't know if you call that a remaster. It's like they bundled it all in.
Well, I
but-
guess I'm talking like release, I guess you could say, is
Yeah.
what I'm really talking about.
I love it. I really like it. And I don't see anything wrong with it. The only time the one thing I can think of that was bad was they re-released one of the God of War games on the PS4. I think was it Ascension or 3.
3 came out
Yeah,
recently. On
just by
PS4.
itself. And it's like, why? Like that is doesn't make any sense to me with it being single
Well-
player only and it being part of like this trilogy and it's so cheap on the PS3. I don't know. It doesn't make any. That one didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, well, to defend God of War 3 on that point was, like, for instance, like me, I played God of War 1 and 2 on PlayStation 2, and then, I bought an Xbox 360, and I didn't have a PS3 for a really long time, and I kind of just dropped off of Gears of War, actually or not Gears of War, God of War, and I kind of forgot about it, and then I sold my PS3, to get, like, the Xbox One and PS4 and stuff, and now it just got re-released, and I'm actually thinking of actually picking that up because I completely missed God of War 3. Like, it completely went over my head, and now I actually have a chance to play it with better graphics and all the DLC and stuff, so I'm all about it.
But are you gonna pick it up
So-
at its full price?
Probably not. I'll probably wait, honestly.
Exactly. Like,
But
like
that's just because there's other games coming out. It's not really too God of War's.
I
It's
gotcha.
not like
So-
it's bad or anything. It's just because there's other stuff coming out
if
that
this,
has a
so
higher
if this was a
priority,
week
but-
holiday, then you would have picked it up.
Oh yeah, if it was a week holiday, I was going to definitely pick it up.
Okay.
See, for me, I actually think all these are a really good thing. Like even ones that don't make any sense, just because they're not really using resources from like the main developers. You know what I mean? They're going to like third-party developers that are just, or like third-party studios or whatever that are just like, just kind of remastering it or re-updating it or just porting it over. You know what I mean? And it's really not taking up any resources or really any time. So might as well just keep bringing them out. I don't really mind it at all. If there's something that you skipped out on, you could just jump right in. And if there's something that you don't care about, then just skip it, But I think it's
Speaking-
actually really awesome. But-
Speaking of the remasters, I just remembered I love like the virtual console on Nintendo Wii U and the Nintendo and
Oh,
the
yeah.
3DS, and it just reminds me like Advanced Wars was a Game Boy game that I probably would never play again because I don't have a Game Boy. I'm not gonna sit here and buy it just for Advanced Wars, and it just came out a while back on Virtual Console. I picked it up, played it, and beat it, and it was awesome. It was nice to experience that again, and I would have had no other way. And Gears and Advanced Wars 2 just came out, and you just reminded me of that, and that
Yeah.
I need to pick that up and play it.
See, I think it's really cool because I know these like re-releases get a lot of shit on the internet, but I actually defend them wholeheartedly. I think it's a good thing. But
I can see the merit that they hold. It's just like I said, it's like I want new IPs. Like when the Xbox
Oh, yeah, no
360
doubt.
launched, there was just a myriad of new things within like the first year, and it seems like while we have had some new exclusives, we haven't had a whole lot.
true.
Yeah, I agree.
But I mean, it's also not really taken away from like the developers that are trying to make new IPs. It's not like taking them away or anything. I mean,
You
these
got-
are like they're like porting companies that are actually doing this. So they're really
Yeah,
not doing
I know.
anything else. So
I actually have some news. If
yeah, sure.
all right, since I know you guys asked me on for today, so I had some stuff prepared. Tomorrow, YouTube is launching its gaming site.
Oh, you know
Wait,
what?
YouTube
what?
Gaming launches tomorrow.
I was gonna bring that up and I completely forgot about it.
Wait,
Yep.
what? YouTube Gaming?
It's basically YouTube, but for the gaming, for a bunch of gaming content. It's gonna have
Huh.
something like 250 or 25,000 dedicated gaming pages, support videos, all of which is launching tomorrow.
Oh dang! Then we might just switch over to that. Is that like is it kind of like YouTube Music where it's like still YouTube but it's just like an extension,
it's-
or is it like a
from-
whole different website?
From my understanding, it's supposed to be a competitor to Twitch.
Yeah, because you can also stream as well.
And it's supposed to have like easy ways to where you stream from YouTube Gaming, and you can like put it archive it onto your YouTube channel.
Which
Then
is
we'll
still
definitely
pretty
have to check
good.
that out.
Yeah, it's still pretty
Yeah.
good. You could open your guys' avenue into streaming.
Yeah, that would
That's
actually might be easier than just making our Let's Plays and stuff.
But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that
pretty.
looks
It looks pretty intuitive. It's like they have a graphic up that looks like from their demo site for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounds, which honestly, this could potentially really hurt Twitch. But the only reason why I think it might not is because there's already people who receive funds through Twitch from their fan base on there, so it may impede their want to like leave, especially if YouTube isn't offering some kind of better system or like a better deal as far as like money to viewer ratio.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's
I-
definitely cool. We have to get on that then.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
What's kind of funny actually that I'm reading on here is that they're talking about like they have much more features that they're going to reveal that are going to come along down the road, and they said we're going to announce some of those in the next coming weeks and months, and particularly at TwitchCon.
Ooh.
Oh, that's kind of like, oh, we're gonna walk up into
Wow.
your house and we're gonna show you up.
Wow, that's weird. That's really weird.
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be
hilarious.
it looks like it's kind of like a subsect of YouTube though, because it's like
YouTube.
instead of where like normally it's like you type in call into the search bar, it's like the first to pop up, call me maybe, and this time it's like it'd be definitely like Call of Duty or Call of Juarez or any like it would be very specific like results for the search. So I
That's
kind of
cool.
that is pretty cool, especially for someone like me that likes to watch Let's Plays.
Yeah.
Another cool thing, which isn't really that huge of a thing, but I think is definitely interesting as far as games that you pick up on PC when they come out. It's GOG is introducing a patch rollback option. So, say
Huh.
They didn't have that already.
as far as I can tell, no. It says it's coming out in update 1.1.
Okay.
But it's apparently going to make it so obviously those games that come out new, and it's like, oh, we're gonna patch it. It's like, look at that. Your copy of insert game just got broken because
Oh, yeah.
this patch that was supposed to fix
So now
this.
you can roll it back and
and still
start
like
it out.
play, which I think is pretty cool. It's really
yeah, that's
like
cool.
It's really nice.
I wish Steam and consoles had that option as well.
Oh yeah.
Just because there's all too many times games get released, they patch it, and it's like, oh, we broke something else, and this thing happens to actually affect you, whereas this thing that we fixed before you never came across because it was like a 1 in a million chance of it happening to someone.
Yeah, or you want like a really fun glitch to come back or something,
Yeah, like I honestly would do that for Dark Souls because the original Dark Souls was apparently super fucking hard compared to
Yeah.
like the patches they did. So I would love to go back and play OG Dark Souls. I know a buddy of mine,
That'd be
the way he got around it was he clean wiped. He had a second 360, so he just played it offline, but like OG, so that way there was no patch for it, no nothing, and then just played it straight through like that. That, like I said, obviously I don't feel like
That's
going
pretty
through the
cool.
hassle. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. It was pretty hardcore, but yeah, I wish other things had that kind of option.
Oh yeah, it should be a standard.
Yeah, it
I agree.
Otherwise, I feel like if a developer releases a patch for something and it doesn't, like, if it breaks something more major, or like say it breaks something that's affecting more people than the previous thing, they should just automatically roll it back or something. I don't know, like it I don't know, it just seems, it doesn't happen super often, but when it does, it just seems to be like the biggest pain in the ass.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
Well, thanks for adding.
No problem.
Yeah.
I completely forgot. I was gonna say that YouTube thing, and I passed over it for
Yeah.
some reason.
All right. So go ahead and fill me up with some new releases, Rob. Give me something tasty.
New releases.
Yeah.
Okay. We got a game called Mass Destruction on the PC. I have no idea what this game is.
Mass Destruction.
It's a tank shooter.
Ooh.
That sounds cool.
It's a 2020.
What is it?
I don't know. I guess it might be a port of a PS1 game. I don't know. It's saying
Oh,
something.
okay.
Yeah. I don't want to go too much into it because otherwise I'd be not talking. But okay, here's a big release. Until Dawn just came out on the PS4.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you tell us about that, Jaden?
Oh, I'm so excited for this game, dude. It's from the makers of Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls. And it's that horror game, and where you, how should I explain it?
It's like a
You
slasher
basically-
movie flick.
Yeah, it's like a slasher movie flick where you actually play the movie, and you determine all the different outcomes, and you determine all the different choices, and it's supposed to be pretty fun, and it looks awesome. It looks really awesome. I'm definitely excited. I'm a big fan of Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, even though Beyond Two Souls gets a lot of shit. I still liked it a lot. So
And what he means by determine is that like you play the different characters in it, and if you make a mistake and you get them killed off, they're dead, and it changes the story. And from what I've read,
Oh, yeah.
it is one of the first. Like a lot of games do that, Telltale Games has games where like they sit here and say,
Heavy
"Oh,
Rain kind of did that too. But.
yeah, where they're like what I mean is like a lot of games try to do that, where something happens and they try to make it seem like the story completely changes when it doesn't. You still get to
Yeah.
the same end resolution. And from what I understand about Until Dawn, from what I've read from impressions, is that this actually does that. Like it completely. It's a short game. It's gonna be like I don't know how long, but I know it's short.
I would assume
And-
like 6 to 8 hours, if
Yeah,
that.
probably just like Heavy
But the
Rain
story,
is. Heavy
it's
Rain's pretty
it's
short.
replayable because the story is different every time because characters get killed off. You get completely different scenarios.
I'm probably gonna play it once, and all I'm gonna do is just make sure that the black person doesn't die.
and then through
Just get rid of that trope.
through your
Yep,
issues, the black person actually does die, and everybody else like they kill the hero early because you're like I'm just gonna confront the monster, and then like the guy kills him. Like,
No, I'll
Yeah.
be playing as a white person. I'll just make sure that every white person is just like, I'm just gonna go off by myself and check and see what's going on. And then the black guy's gonna be the one that like stays inside his house, locks all this stuff, and like holds a shotgun to the only door to the room.
it's like, hey guys, let's. The white guy is like, hey guys, I have a great idea. Well, what is it? We should all split up. Like-
Pretty much, and then I'll just watch from the. My luck will be like while I'm curious, so like I'll switch perspectives to a different character, and while I'm doing that, like the black guy throws down the shotgun and the killer like rushes into the room and just murders him, and I come back and it's like, really? I put you in like the best advantageous situation and you decided to die anyway. It's like stereotypes are there for a reason. Or tropes, that's what they are. Tropes.
Yeah, tropes. Gotta get rid of them.
Next, we have VVVVVV coming out on the PS4 and the PlayStation and the Vita.
I feel like I've
Okay.
played this game before.
It sounds familiar.
It's
like-
already on it's been on the PC for a while.
Isn't it one of those like trick games where like well, not trick games, but
I think you
how
control
should I explain
gravity
it?
or something.
Yeah, like or puzzle games, I should say. Actually,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I was going for.
Puzzle
like one of those,
platformer.
puzzle platformers, whatever they're going for, where it takes like a lot of skill and you gotta really be precise with that stuff.
Then we have the Steins Gate game. I don't know if that's a game or the visual novel or whatever, but
that
it's coming to
sounds-
the Vita and the PS3.
Well,
Huh?
I'm gonna be borrowing my parents' PS3 because I want to play that game.
I don't know why these games are still coming out for the PS3, man, and Xbox 360. They just need to move on.
Well, I don't think anything's coming out on the 360.
No, I'm pretty sure Xbox is already pretty much
Done.
moved forward. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Japan keeping the
I think
PS3 alive.
I think that's a good thing, though. They should just move on to the next. But
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
I guess if you want to get the people that haven't moved on or
The
you
thing,
know, whatever.
the thing about the Japanese market and why they keep on supporting the PS3 is because console gaming is dying in Japan. It is not nearly as popular as it is in Europe and North America, and so there's still a much larger market on the PS3 than there is on the PS4, and so I mean that's why that stuff gets made.
yeah,
But then we have Madden NFL 16.
of course.
Which is awesome. I really like it. I mean, granted, it's got its problems. I mean, all the Maddens do, but they definitely did a lot. Added a lot of stuff added to it. To like
Yeah.
the
Alright.
Madden Ultimate Team. It's a lot
A lot of
better.
fun.
How
They just- huh?
how far are you planning on going into Ultimate Team?
All the way, baby.
All right, I don't think I don't think I could be your friend for the duration because you became like if it was like alcoholism or like crack addiction, that would have been like your thing. Like you'd been scratching your arms like, man, I need them NFL coins, man. So it's like I need to get.
Gotta get the packs.
Look, I'm not gonna go as far as I did last year. I mean, I don't even have the money to do that like I did
Didn't
last
you,
year.
like,
So
almost
no,
spend
well,
like.
Oh shit.
All right. Yeah. So
let's just say I got a large chunk of my money back by selling my cards. So,
Oh my god.
but some of the back to Madden NFL 16, not about me. They've added back the soundtrack to the game instead of just like the normal like Madden music which kind of gets old after a while and annoying. Now you got like like a
Actual
whole
music.
like playlist of like 30 songs.
Yeah.
And it's good stuff. It's stuff you never heard before. It's stuff that sounds kind of like you've heard it once or it's similar. It's good stuff like underground rap. There's some country in there. There's techno in there, and but it all meshes really well. And so whoever picked that stuff out was good. And then my favorite thing they added was Draft Champions, which basically is you can either do head-to-head or solo with Draft Champions, but you go and you get a crap team that's like 70 overall, and then they let you draft 15 players ranging from good to awesome for your team, and then you face somebody else who also drafted those players. And it's similar to Hearthstone in that in Hearthstone you can go to Arena, and how you build your deck by picking between 3 cards.
Yeah.
That's basically what Draft Champions is, where you build your team by picking between 3 cards. And so
Okay.
if you fuck up, you might
It
end up
sounds
without
cool.
a QB. So,
Yeah.
which I did.
I haven't gotten into that yet, but
What's that? What'd you say,
I
Jaden?
said I haven't gotten into that yet, but it looks cool.
Jaden,
You
I
need to
have
get
some
off Gears of
advice.
War first.
I have some advice for you as far as Madden Ultimate Team is concerned. Don't get
What's
into
that?
Madden Ultimate Team.
I'm already into it, bro. I've been doing online seasons, man.
Oh no.
I mean, it's fun. I'm not like I've never really been too obsessed with Madden ever, but like I have fun with it.
Don't worry, I'll get him into it. Okay, next we got Gears of War Ultimate Edition,
Which is fantastic.
which, funnily enough, Giant Bomb gave it a 2 out of 5.
Ooh.
That's insane. That like blows my mind because I feel like it's so good. I don't understand that.
And it's only a $40 release too. It's not like it's $60.
Yeah.
But I really like it. I
that's
think
pretty
it's
crazy.
a pretty amazing game. Next we got Amnesia Memories for the Vita.
Don't have a Vita.
That's
You don't have a Vita anymore.
yeah. I don't have a Vita anymore either.
It's a Japanese game. I'm not for sure. It's about some chick who wants to get her
But-
memories back.
Gotcha.
We got
Actually, that sounds familiar. Actually, I think that's a visual novel.
that wouldn't
but-
surprise me. Then we got Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax for the
Ooh, boy.
PS3. Yeah, for the PS3.
Okay, more PS3 stuff coming out.
It's Sega's crossover fighting game starring light novel characters from the publisher Dengeki Bunko. Or Bunko.
I mean, I'm all about fighting games, so.
Then we got Capsule Force, which is being released on the PS4. Which is
Nice.
probably an indie game. 2D action platform game with an 80s anime inspired look and competitive local multiplayer. That sounds... I actually kind of would want to look into that because it's got competitive local multiplayer. I'm always looking for more local games to play when friends come over.
Uh-huh.
Then we got One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 for the PS4 and the Vita.
Oh, boy.
And I'm going to assume that's kind of like the Naruto games.
Yeah, I would think so.
It's similar. It's similar. It's not the exact same, but it's pretty close.
Is it as good?
Personally, I don't really care for them, and I actually enjoy the anime or the manga, but it's a different kind of game. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense seeing as how it's a similar game, but it's kind of hard to explain.
Gotcha.
Then we got Ascendant on the PS4, which is apparently a beat 'em up roguelike.
Nice.
Then we got Back to Bed on the PS4, PS3, and Vita, which
Okay.
is a surreal puzzle game where you guide a narcoleptic sleepwalker to his bed, moving
What the heck?
objects in each level to ensure he gets there safely.
All right,
That actually sounds
sounds pretty cool.
like yeah, I was gonna say, sounds like it'd be kind of fun.
Then we got I Am Bread being released on the PS4, and that's been out on
Nice.
the PC for a little while.
Yeah, it
it's
has.
been out forever.
I don't know, that one doesn't really interest me that much. I think, haven't you played it, Jaden?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun, like, when you're, like, sitting in a room full of friends and you're all trying to, like, complete the objective, passing the controller around, but, I mean, other than that, I mean, there's really not too much to it,
I got
other
you.
than your bread.
Then we got Mega Man Legacy Collection for the PS4.
I actually really, really want to get this. I love Mega Man. Mega Man was, like, one of the first games I ever played.
Oh wait, do you know about Mighty Number 9?
Yes, I do, and I'm very excited for it.
I am too, though. I'm kind of disappointed that it was pushed back.
Yeah. I mean, whatever they got to do to improve it,
Yeah.
but...
I've never been a big fan of the Mega Man mainline games. Like, I liked what is it? I liked Mega Man Battle Network, and I liked Mega Man 64. Was it 64?
Legends.
I'm not
Legends.
sure.
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Legends.
that's the one that everyone. That's the one that everyone wants. Like, there's Mega Man Legends.
Mega Man Legends.
Everybody wants Mega
cool.
Man Legends 3. That's the
I
next
want
one.
it so bad. It sucks that it got canceled.
Yeah, I tricked my friends into believing that Mega Man Legends 3 was coming out for a full day.
Then we got what's that?
No, that was it.
We got Shushimi, which looks like a what is that? A fish with a shotgun.
Yeah, fish with arms. It's Nemo
And
grown up.
shotgun.
So Shushimi is a shoot 'em up about a shotgun wielding fish with arms. The fish has a 10-second memory, so stages only last 10 seconds.
Holy shit.
That's funny.
And apparently, the upgrade screens between stages only last 10 seconds as well.
Damn.
That feels like that would get super annoying.
Yeah, I don't know. It could be good. Then we got Dishonored Definitive Edition for the PS4.
Isn't that also coming out for Xbox One?
No,
You would
just-
think.
Or is it just the PS4 that's getting the definitive edition? But
I only
I'm pretty
see
sure I've seen
PS4
it.
on here.
Yeah.
it could just be like a delayed release type thing. Out, who knows?
Probably. I don't see it just getting an exclusive PS4 release. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's definitely coming out for both systems.
But Dishonored's a great game, and I have it on the PC, and I never got the expansion, so maybe or the DLC, so maybe I'll pick that up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got Calvino Noir for the PS4,
Okay.
a stealth adventure game inspired by film noir. I guess that's on the PC as well. I've never heard of that. Then we got Nova 111 coming out for the PS4, which
Okay.
is the world's first turn-based real-time puzzle game. Turn-based real-time.
What does that even mean?
Play the game and find out. I don't know. That sounds
Wouldn't it not
Interesting,
be
I suppose.
turn-based if it's real time?
exactly
I don't know. I don't understand that. but-
marketing.
To be
It's magic.
fair, I'm pretty sure. What's it called? Transistor. I'm pretty sure that also
Oh yeah, I
has
guess.
turn-based stuff and real time, because you would like freeze time, set
Yeah,
up
and I
your
love
moves,
that
and
game.
then you can also just run around. Yeah, that game was amazing. I love the story. It was great.
I never played it.
Really? I have it on my Steam
shame.
library, and we're shared. You can play
I
it.
know. I've been lazy. I look at the game. I'm like, I want to
Yeah,
play
it's
that,
really
and then I'm
good.
like, I don't want to play that.
Well, it's the same
It-
guys
it's
that
really
made
good.
Bastion, which was probably like
Also
my
amazing.
favorite arcade game on a 360. Like
I
by
never got
far.
into Bastion.
Bastion was amazing.
It's really good.
Then we got Rumbo for the Wii U, which
Ooh, Runbow.
I think I've heard of this
I don't
game.
know what that is.
It's a crazy 9-player simultaneous multiplayer platformer game about running through color-changing levels, creating and removing platforms, and a level editor. If the level background changes, platforms in the same color disappear.
It sounds like a kind of twist on speedrunners, but also like trying to copy speedrunners.
Ooh, I'm looking at some of the screenshots, and it looks really cool. It does kind of remind me of speedrunners. This actually might be a game I could very well pick up.
Yeah, this looks to be like
There
in
you
the
go.
same vein as speedrunners. Speedrunners super fucking good, by the way.
Speedrunner is amazing. Then we have Sin and Punishment, Star Successor, and Sin and
Ooh.
Punishment, both being released on the Wii U, probably for the Virtual Console.
Fun games. If you guys have never played them,
What are they?
definitely recommend. They are. How should I explain this?
Is it like an on-rail shooter?
Yeah, kind of. Basically, I guess you could say that. It's. I would call it more of a third-person shooter, but I mean, you are kind of moving on your own, so
Huh.
yeah, on-rail shooter, I guess.
And then we have Satellite Rain for the
I'm
PC.
I'm super
Mac and
pumped for
Linux.
this game.
Really?
Yeah. Just
So
the premise.
A real-time class-based strategy game set in a cyberpunk open world. Wait, so is this in the same vein as like Wasteland 2 and
Well, if you look at the screen caps, it
And-
looks kind of like it looks pretty basically like what's it called?
Shadowrun?
No, why can't I think of the name of this game? It's like
Divinity?
No.
XCOM?
Yes, XCOM. There we
Okay,
go.
there we go.
It like if you look at the screen caps, it looks straight up like XCOM.
But it says it's open world, so
Yeah.
is it XCOM's not, so is it like Divinity, which was open world and it was turn-based?
Yeah.
Or Shadow Run.
Shadowrun, yeah, that's open world
Yeah,
turn-based.
Shadowrun,
Well,
I was thinking-
Shadowrun is kind of not really open world.
That's what it looks
Yeah, I
like.
guess so.
But I'm super hyped for this game. I like
didn't
the
even-
aesthetic and I like the world. I like cyberpunk things.
I didn't even know
Looks
about this
cool.
game, and I'm actually kind of wanting to know about it now. I'm actually going to
Looks
go
interesting.
pull this up on Steam right now so I can look at it after the podcast.
All right.
But that's it. I mean, that's all the releases
That's all the
For the-
releases.
for that week, for this week.
All right, guys. Well, it's been fun. Thanks for coming on, Frankie.
No problem.
Definitely got to have you on again.
For show.
Yeah.
Ciao.
So, thanks everyone for listening. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.